attendee.
Right.
Quarter cloud.
Good night, good morning, or good evening, wherever you are around the world. Welcome to our first Founders Feedback. All right, today is November 7th and Monday, November 7th. And we are here tonight to hear your feedback on the 12 o'clock, the 12 Eastern Standard webinar, the corporate webinar update that we had today. And it's important for us to hear your feedback, everyone. So we're glad you're here. And we're looking forward to you coming on the panel tonight. And we're going to give you 2 minutes. Okay, you can take less, but no more than 2 minutes. And it's very important that we hear your feedback and your thoughts on what you heard today. Okay, Ash wants to know, Ash Mufara wants to know your thoughts. And so that's why we're here tonight, okay? With me tonight is Chris. You're going to see Chris has his fancy dancy timer up, all right? And he's going to be setting the clock as soon as you start speaking, okay? He will set the timer and he's going to do a little hand gesture for you, and that's going to let you know when you're counting down, when you're down to your last 10 seconds, okay? Your last 10 seconds. So pay attention to that. We do want to get, and the main reason, guys, is not that we don't want to hear you. We want to hear you, but we want to make sure that we can get as many people on here tonight that we can, okay? Tonight's my first night here on the Founders Feedback. So I'm happy to be here with Chris and Marty. And also with me tonight is Raphael. We're coming to you live all the way from down in the sunny Bahamas, all right? So without further ado, what I'm going to do is we are going to go ahead and we're going to get our little spotlight going. I'm going to spotlight Chris. And tonight we're going to start off first with Mr. Charles Osong. Sorry, you were about to leave. I've got you here.
I was about to get my headset plugged in. That's what's happening here.
I can go to the next person and come back to you, Charles. That's
okay,
no problem.
All right, cool.
All right, so let's go here with Tracy. Tracy, I'm going to go ahead and pin you here. And Tracy, go ahead and unmute. Let's hear your feedback for today.
Hi, Janet. Hi, Chris, Marty, everyone. I just listening to the feedback. I think, well, it's going to be updates every day, and nothing counts until we've read it in the back office. And the way LPASIF is going, I just think class, guys.
That's right.
And that's it for me.
Fabulous. Thank you for popping on here. And that's right, everybody. You heard it. That's one of our big focuses and takeaways from today. If it's not in the back office, it didn't happen.
Janet Butler, can I interrupt you? I apologize. Charles Osong, you will be on Wednesday when the leaders come forward and give their background. This is for everyone else. You're going to be spotlighted on Wednesday at 12 o'clock, brother.
All right, no problem. I'll just listen.
Sorry, my man.
I'll just listen. I like to listen.
Right. Thank you, Tracy. Go back. I'm sorry, Janet, back to you.
All righty, great. No problem. Awesome. So next we're going to move on to Vernon. Vernon Hale, come on down.
Oh, talk about perfect timing. I got some guests coming up and I'm waiting for them. Guys, like I explained before in a previous forum such as this, I've been in the industry for a lot of years. A lot of work, a lot of sacrifice has gone in to my seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Today, I was listening to Michael Williams and Chris Johnson, and we're talking about if it's not in your back office, it's not there. I was listening to that. Can I take it one step further? This is my business, just as much as it is all our business. But this business on passive is bigger than all of us. It's bigger than me, Chris Johnson, Michael Williams. Ashman Farm. This business is bigger than all of us. We don't want a federal government come in and shut us down like many other programs in the past. I'm gonna take it one step further. If I see, and I'm not dropping dimes, and don't get mad with me or what have you, but if someone's out there misrepresenting the company, something that I see the light at the end of the tunnel for, and you're misrepresenting it, I'm going to say, God help me, but I'm gonna send it straight up to corporate and let them know what it is that I see. So let's take it one step further. Each and every last one of us are responsible for upholding the integrity of One Passive. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
Fabulous. Right on, right on, right on. Next up, let's go to Diane Lennon.
Hi, everybody. So I love the new structure and the messaging. I think it's really important we get that messaging out. And the more we do it, the better, because it's been like whack-a-mole. You know, it's like, you can't say that. Where did you hear that? What are you talking about? You know, just never mind these people, but we need to weed them out, retrain them. And if they're untrainable, obviously, you know, they don't belong in On Passive, but I love the new structure. The messaging is huge. It's key. Let's all get it out there. Anytime you see any little message, just say, you know, you're at risk of termination. Please remove this posting if you didn't hear it from the back office. So I love it. I love it. And we just need structure. And I think that's going to help an awful lot of people. So thank you so much.
You're welcome. And yes, couldn't agree more. Next, let's go to Ty Young. Go ahead, Ty, and unmute.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I don't have a green screen, so I'm just going to keep the picture up. I like the pictures. So
Yeah, great pictures.
you haven't seen me. I have a YouTube channel. You can see my face there. Anyway, I want to let everyone know that I think this is a beautiful idea that keeps it more conglomerated into idea of just like being together as a family, you know, and helping each other listen to each other. And I like the fact that he's keeping it simple. And I learned in business administration that you should keep things simple because you're talking to masses and masses don't know everything, you know. So every time I try to teach and instruct somebody on something, I try to keep it as simple as I can possibly do. And what we think is simple may not be simple to someone else. But I think this structure and this idea is going to allow everyone to have plenty of time to talk and be heard, right? Just like on Lynn and Rob's thing every night at 12 o'clock, they allow everyone to speak, and then they speak what is written in the chat. And the chat is allowing everyone to be seen as their character and their personalities. So this company has got all kinds of personalities in it, and we're going to be able to show off our personalities to the world. And I think it's great in a marketing sense. And then another thing too is that people need to be heard. And I appreciate being heard and acknowledged, and I love it. And thank you very much, Ash and the tech team, for what you're doing. God bless you.
Thanks, Ty. Thanks for joining us here tonight. Yes.
I'm sorry, Janet. I do this for
Go
you.
ahead.
Marty
Yes.
DeGarmo, do you have the closed caption on? I forgot to remind you. Did you already put it on? Marty DeGarmo. Uh-oh. Janet, can you? Oh, you're not host, are you still?
No.
All right, I'll text them. I'll text them. Janet.
Hold on 1 minute. I'm here.
right, Okay. I got to put a postie, Janet, on his computer. Turn on CC for me. I forgot.
I also don't see my spotlight button anymore. It seemed to have popped out.
Well, probably because Marty's messing around.
Maybe so.
Thank you, Ty Young, by the way.
It's on now, Chris.
All right. Thank you, Marty. I appreciate that. Janet, I apologize again. Back to you.
Okay. So next we have up Karina Lance. I want to bring her up. But I'm not seeing. still not
Thanks,
seeing-
Janet.
Hold on,
Excuse me.
Karina. I just want to
You
try
bet.
and find the spotlight button for you.
Oh, no worries, dear. Don't have to spell it.
All right, go ahead then. Because I don't see the button anymore. But if there we go, Raphael got it for me. Awesome.
Raphael, you didn't have to find it. Okay, real quick, I actually think it was a very good idea. This is a wonderful idea because then everybody gets a chance and to be heard, acknowledged. I think that's very important. We are a family, we are all equal. And I just think that's very important so that if you want to shine, you can, anybody who doesn't want to shine, they can stay in the background and that's okay. So I think this is a great idea to have people give them a chance as well to rotate. And being the corporate webinars on Tuesdays and the recap on Wednesdays, the Thursday, the additional products, if there's anything, Friday 360. I think it's great. Saturday, I wasn't sure what you said about Saturday besides just sharing, but otherwise, I think it's a great idea, guys. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Thanks for popping on.
You bet. Thanks, Janet.
Next up, we have, and I hope I say this correct, we have Kashubu. Go ahead and unmute.
Thank you, everyone here. Hey, Krisha, thank you. Good morning. And today I am very much excited and very much happy that our company giving the chance to every founder to speak their point of view. And this is the greatest idea that everyone should plug on to the back office and get the right knowledge, and they can show their talent in front of our company. Our company is not a traditional business. It is something unique, and where everyone is a brand ambassador and everyone gets chances. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you too. Thank you so much. That's right. We are unique, and yes, we're all going to be brand ambassadors. Fabulous. Thank you so much. Next up is Joe. Joe, come on down. Let's hear from you, Joe.
Yes, hi. This is Joe Whistler from Labrador, quite a bit further north in the Bahamas tonight, and every night. There were two things I wanted to say how pleased I was that there was a lot of emphasis on the company and one message. And that message is in the back office. I've had people, who are confused, and it's surprising because to me, I'm not on social media as much as I should be, perhaps, but I'm happy that I'm not, and I'm happy I don't get my news there in more than one way. And the second thing is the idea of my one concern was, my God, we're going to be open by the 20th, and yet there's so many things to do. It seems like there's going to be bing, 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 bing. We're going to have everything covered now with meetings almost every day, and that's really pleasing to me. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yes, thank you. Thanks, Joe. Next up, we're going to go to Sam Pat. Let me go ahead and get you on down here. Thanks for coming on. You can go ahead and unmute.
Thank you everybody. Good morning. It's time to 6:30 a.m. in Indian time, and now I am Sampath Patel from Gujarat, India, and I am a brand ambassador. Okay, got a chance to meet the O Media department of our company and all their members in the last corporate webinar. Yes, I can say that this is the best team in the world. And for this, I would also like to thank our Mr. Mohammed Kamal, because of which very high level work is being done in Saudi Arabia today. Yeah, and yes, I thank Dr. Soha and Hyderabad Tech team very much for the mind-blowing presentation given 30th November webinar. And also thanks to Mr. Chris Johnson, hey sir, and also Marty sir, Charles Olsen sir, all panelists and host, co-host. Thank you, invite me. Thank you. How to host.
You're welcome. Thanks for coming down. So next, we're gonna move over to Tammy. Let's see, Tammy, can you raise your hand there for me? And I'll get you up here, or you can go ahead and unmute and speak.
Okay, thank you, and hello to all founders. My message is for Ash and the team, and if it could please be forwarded to them. AI always comes from EI, which is extended intelligence, also called God particles. Those God particles are existing in the quantum fields of the all that is. Removing language such as dominate, domination, control, weapons will help conduct a better orchestration for the greater good. These types of words are mental constructs that do not exist in the realm of divine love, which we also know is non-conditional, non-judgmental, non-emotional, and non-personal. The greater good of the all that is equals God particles coming down through AI into physical manifestation. So it would seem that what Ash wants to do is that, and it's what I'm here for. I'm here because I'm born into the calling to serve the greater good for all people and all places and all things. So thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. Lovely to hear from you.
Thank you.
Next, we're going to go to Pat. Pat, go ahead and unmute.
Hello, Janet. Thank you very much for
You're welcome.
giving me this opportunity. I just want to say kudos to Red and Marty and Chris and Michael for the 12 o'clock today. Whoa, what an excellent job. And I'm so excited that we get to have everything in one spot. All our links, everything webinar in our back office, just where we need it, not everywhere else. There's too many Facebook groups and way too much information out there that we need to be using our products, ONET, or our updates, our webinars, staying connected in our back office as our big, massive family should be. And, you know, and also they were talking about, everybody was worrying about ECKGs or whatever they're called. I don't even worry about anything. So I did a video after our meeting. It was about not to worry. I don't worry because it's easy. Mr. Ash made everything easy. It's going to be click, 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 and away we go. So I'm grateful for our leaders that keep us updated on all these easy steps. So it's going to be fantastic. And I can't see Chris, so I don't know how much time I have or whatever, but I know I'm grateful and it's amazing. And what else was I going to say? I can't even
You're
remember.
good. You have like 30 seconds, so go for it.
Pat, put on speaker, you'll see me. Put on your view and speaker. We'll give you more time here.
I don't know how it works.
All right.
I have, my computer is messed up. I don't know, it into safe mode, so I jumped on my phone. But anyways, I know from my heart to each and every founder. Oh, sorry, we're not called founders anymore. We're called brand ambassadors. The founders have gone by. It's the old stuff. Now we are brand ambassadors. It's just like technology moving. We are moving. And I'm so excited about it because every stage is a new phase. And this is what Mr. Ash has done from day one. New phase after new phase after new phase. We are on the top of the world. And you can't go much higher except for to the moon. And then I don't know what comes after that. Pluto, Mars, I don't know. But all I know is I'm excited and I'm on oxygen today. But that doesn't stop me and nothing will. It's called do or die. So until I take my last breath, whether I'm on oxygen breathing or the good Lord gives it to me, I'm all in. Thank you guys. Love yous all.
Thank you for
Bye-bye.
coming on. So happy to have you. And yeah, we definitely know you're always here and always providing value to the team,
All
to
in.
all of us. Next, we're gonna go over to Lily Lane. Go ahead, Lily, and unmute. Glad to have you here tonight.
Thank you, Jan, very much. It's so nice being here tonight. When I heard the presentation at 12 o'clock today, 4 things came to my mind that I thought was just awesome. And that is the 2 minutes. I thought that was very good, very an improvement. The rotation process, I thought that was awesome. And the schedule, I have gone in my back office at night before I go to bed. And I will look and see what is going on. The next morning I wake up, there's something else that I missed. So now I don't have to worry about that because we have a schedule. I know what is going to happen every day and every week. Okay. Then I like the fact that if it's not in the back office, it doesn't exist. And tonight I want to add a 5th one, and that Chris is having Christmas in November. He is enjoying what he's doing. So I want to thank Mr. McFarland for making these changes that we all can look forward to without any doubt at all. Thank you very much, Janet.
You're welcome. Thank you for coming on and giving us your feedback. We really appreciate it. Next, I'm gonna go to Kurt Davis. I'm not able to spotlight you, but if you can just pop on mute and share with us. Curtis Davis. All right, let's hop on over. Maybe he'll pop back on. We'll pop over to Robert Banfield. Go ahead and unmute. I'm also not able to spotlight him.
Hi.
There you are.
Yeah,
There we
so
go. I
hi
got it.
Chris. Hi everybody. Yeah, I've been a brand ambassador for, gosh, I guess probably 2.5 years now. And all this time I've been a truck driver and a retired Army and a truck driver. And all the brand ambassadors that I have communications with now have a way to go on the website and find out what is the most important next step. And to me, that has been an obstacle, trying to explain and in talking with each other, trying to find out what the next step is. So being a truck driver, you may be working one day at 8 o'clock at night, and you may be working one day at 12 noon. So this is the perfect option. And it's going to help all the brand ambassadors that I affiliate with to be able to find out what the next step is. So that is the absolute best thing. And the fact that you're giving us an opportunity to highlight each other. I mean, because, you know, Chris and Dan and Marty and Mike and Michael Williams and Dr. Bill and all these guys and Jeffrey Morlock, they've all been so good at educating us. And now some of the things that we've been educated about, we can even have a chance to talk about. So I'm just thrilled. And Ash is a godsend. There's no doubt about it. And I agree with everything that everybody said. So I'm just very, very happy to be here. Thanks, Chris. Thanks, everybody. And God bless.
Thanks, Robert. Thanks so much.
Thank you for your service, Robert. Army, go Army.
Go Army. Hoorah.
Yes, for
Wow.
sure. Next, we're gonna go over to Rajesh. Go ahead and unmute for me and join us here. I'll see if I can spotlight you and bring you forward. No, not yet. All right, Rajesh, I'll come back to you. Let's go on to Elsie. Elsie Patch, go ahead and unmute.
Hi, thanks for having me here. I have some notes.
Good evening, good morning, good
Can you hear me?
afternoon, everyone.
Oh,
This is
okay.
Rajesh Singh.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay. All right. Thanks,
I am
Elsie.
from India. I last from 2.5 years from on passive. I am so excited because I am a brand ambassador. So very excited. I thanks to all Chris, Marty, Bilmers, Jolie, and everyone on the panels. Especially thanks to Mr. S. Mubara for giving us for big opportunity for our life and generation. I am very glad to about on passive is coming in our life. I'm so excited. I always support to everyone as you possible from me. The first time I was from 2.5 years joining in this. I am always happy with on passive and continuous attending my all webinars, international meetings, and continue logging in my back office. I'm so excited, so helpful, and thanks to S and his family for giving his big opportunity all in life. So thank you very much. Good day.
Thank you, Rajesh. Thank you for joining us here. Next, let's try Curtis again. Curtis, if you want to go ahead and unmute.
Janet, is Raphael taking people off the panel too? I've been seeing some people that already spoke. Does he know that he's supposed to do that, Raphael? Putting them back into attendees?
Yes, Chris, I'm putting them back.
All right. If you need help, Raphael, just ask me. I'll do the best I can to help you.
No problem.
Thank you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, go ahead, Curtis.
Okay. I was so excited when I heard what they was doing today, and it must have been really good because at the beginning of the show, Chris actually got a good job from Marty, and that's got to be one of the first times I've ever heard it. But you know, it's amazing how many more diamonds will come out, or how many more stars are going to be brought out with this on people that never had the courage to do this before. And I think it's an awesome thing that they are doing. And what other company do you know that has a CEO that will take the time and say, hey, I want to hear feedback from everyone. Let's give everybody a chance to talk. That's all I've got. Thank y'all.
Great. Thank you so much, Curtis. Thanks for joining us here. Let's go over to Engineer Mike. Go ahead.
Hello, everybody. Good evening. I know Chris will always make me crack to life. Good job, good job, good job, Janet, for your first time. You guys are doing it very well. I just want to take this moment and say thank you to the organizing team. I don't know who they are, but that's a good job from this CEO to create this panel to get people who can organize our stuff. It is much more organized now than people have 2 minutes. 2 minutes is very good. for people to air out what they have in view. I mean, that's an improvement. And as well, we always tell people all the time in my webinars, stick to the back office is the source of truth, the only source of truth. I can come and tell you something, but if you go and verify it in the back office, it's much more safe. So being in the same voice, okay, sending out the same message as brand ambassadors like I have behind me. I'm a very proud brand ambassador of OnPassive. Let's keep the flame going as we go to the next steps. Thank you very much, Mr. Ash Mufare, the tech team, and our COO, Engineer Mohammed Kamal. Thank you, all our leaders who are here with us. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks, Engineer Mike. Always glad to hear you speak. Next, we're going to go, and I hope I say this right, Nagma or Najma. You can go ahead and unmute. And did I say your name right?
Thank you so much, Janet ma'am. It's Nagma Tabassum and I'm from India.
Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. We are at the most exciting stage, I think, and we all are brand ambassadors. So we have to be professional and we have to deliver our company in a professional manner in front of public. So I'm just loving this idea of our CEO to give each and everyone a chance to speak up in the public so that they can express their feelings and give their feedback also. And it is showing that our CEO and our company is equal for each and everyone. They are giving the chance to everyone. And we will get the updates daily. This is also going to be more interesting because our process has been now faster than earlier. So we have to be updated regular. So if we talk about our corporate webinars, we are witnessing the most exciting, the most interesting, the best webinars. And I would like to thank our great CEO, our technical team, our staff, O-Media department, and all our leaders who are present here. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity, and all are admirable. And I would love to say that I am a proud brand ambassador of OnPassive. Thank you so much. We are so in it to win it. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so much. That was awesome. Loved every bit of it. Next, we're going to go to Theodore. Theodore, go ahead and unmute.
Hi, thank you, Janet. Good evening to everyone. I'm really grateful for the opportunity and being a brand ambassador for quite a while now. I am so proud to see where the company is heading, and I didn't get to really hear everything on Thursday, but I listened to the recording, and coming from the media, you could hear a cry for unity. And even as we had the meeting today, and to see that we all could bring it together, and unity is important, because even as all these years we are among ourselves, but now we're going out to the world, we have to have that one message. And it's very important for us to keep that message and unity and everybody on the same page. So I think unity is very important. We know the phrase where we say, united we stand, divided we fall, and that is a fact. And if the message is diverted in anywhere, we're not going to be that professional. And I like the term brand ambassador. That is a very good term, and I appreciate that. And also I want to thank all you guys and leaders who have been doing such a great job all these years. And now here we are and moving to the forefront, and we're going to get everything going. And I want to thank Mr. Ash and his family for what they have done, and thank for the opportunity to be a brand ambassador. Thank you, guys.
Thank you too. Thanks for coming on and sharing. Appreciate that. Before we go to the next person, what I would like everyone to do is when we bring you in as a panelist, please go ahead and re-raise your hand for me. It'll be easier for me to find you and bring you up. So yeah, if you can do that, I'd appreciate that very much. Thanks so much. Next up, I'm going to, let's have Geet. Did I say that correct? Go ahead and unmute. And I'll see if I can spotlight you there.
Hello. Hello.
Hi, go ahead. Yes, I'm unable to spotlight you, but go ahead. We can hear you.
Hello, Janet. Good morning to you. Thank you. Thank you so very much for giving me the chance. Really appreciate it. Really commendable. Thanks to Vash. I really want to say that I am a really a big proud brand ambassador of the On Passio. Just want to say thanks to Vash. No words for him. Really thanks to him. Thank you so much.
Janet, you're muted, Janet.
Sorry, thanks. I was saying thank you, Guy. Thank you so much for coming and joining us. All right, let's go next over to Dr. Steve. Go ahead and unmute.
Hello, good evening, Janet. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, all the leaders in the house, and many thanks to Mr. Ash Mufari. I was privileged to be in the meeting at the briefing this morning. It was very exciting. I've been a very proud ambassador, brand ambassador of Passive. I live in Texas, United States of America. And so I've been following everything that has been going on with great excitement. And I'm very thankful for the opportunity and the privilege to be a part of this. Passive is very disruptive. And so the excitement that has, attended the development is not surprising. But the most excitement I have today is the fact that there is now an organization behind the good chaos, if you will. Good chaos, it's been with all the excitement. 2 minutes opportunity for feedback, schedule specific, 12 noon Eastern time, Mondays through Saturdays. I like organization. And this is very profound.
I think we just lost him. Yeah, it looks like he may have lost connection.
If you see him come back, Raphael, we can bring him back in. If you see him back in here.
All right. Let's move on to William DeLorme. Go ahead and unmute.
Hello, everyone. I'm very grateful the transition here with the Speedy. We have to listen very careful now. I know he's going to hold us by the hand and everything will be done correctly. But as we know, as brand ambassadors, we're not interested in the social media that much. Not Facebook. I'm not interested what they say about On Passive or any other thing that they say, because if you, like they say, Marty and Chris, if you feed back to them, they get worse, and it gets worse for yourself. So I'd rather just stay away from all that stuff and listen to On Passive, the back office, and that's the way it should be. I have much respect for that. So when OConnect comes, we're going to be on fire for sure. Thank you.
Thank you too. Thanks for joining us, William. Next up, we're going to go to Madhava. Go ahead and unmute.
Hello. Hello.
Mahava, go ahead.
Yeah. Thanks, Chris.
Sir, I'm Madhavachari from India. Nice to meet you, all of you. The great from founders. Congratulations to from India. The great thanks to Ash Mufare. The great opportunity give me. And God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you too. Thank you for joining. Very happy to hear from you this evening.
Thank you.
Let's go over to Narelle. Narelle all the way from Australia.
Good morning. Hello, my name is Narelle Walkon and I am from Australia. Thank you so much, Janet, and to Raphael. Great hosting and co-hosting, and thank you, Chris, for the timing. Okay, so what I want to say is this, or what I want to share. For 4 years, anyone could be a founder. For 4 years, anyone could come in and be a part of On Passive as a founder. But it takes special people with heart to be brand ambassadors. I am one of them. I am a proud brand ambassador, and yes, very emotional as well, because I see everybody sharing from their heart. Thank you, Mr. Ash, for allowing everybody to have a voice. We have been on a journey, a long journey, it may seem at times, but what I've seen is that many of us, even including our CEO, Mr. Ash, has grown. You know, we've learned, we've grown, we've learned some more. We've had people pick us up, continue, you know, drag us kicking and screaming sometimes to do the things that sometimes we thought we couldn't. You know, we're all working tirelessly in the background, many leaders, you know, giving to our people, giving to those who don't understand, who are overwhelmed. You know, it takes great leadership to do that. And we have that handed down from our CEO, Mr. Ash. So as brand ambassadors, what does that mean? You know, it means that we now have an amazing title, which I don't like using the word title, but it gives us strength together. Okay, strength with our hearts together. It really is truly amazing to be able to be here and speak. I thank each and every one of you. I thank each and every brand ambassador for stepping up and doing your part for On Passive. And I look forward to hearing all the news coming out from our own media and also the tech team and everything like that. Thank you, everyone, for allowing me to speak today. Thank you, Janet. Thank you, Chris. Thank you,
Thank Raphael. you.
Thank you,
Thank
Narelle.
you.
Hey, Janet and
Yes.
Raphael, I want to give you a big kudos. You guys are running this absolutely perfect. Appreciate you. I also want to do a special shout out for Nancy at P&G. Today is her 21st birthday from what I'm hearing. Happy birthday, Nance. But Raph, Janet, you guys are rocking this. Keep up what you're doing. I'm trying to keep up with you right now.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Chris. Next, we're going to go over to Rajib. Rajib, if you can go ahead and unmute. And I'm looking to see if I can spotlight you, and I can't. So, but go ahead if you can unmute. We'd love to hear from you. I'll give him a few seconds and then I'll see who else is next up. And remember, guys, once you're coming onto the panel, if you would like to speak, if you can pop your hand up, that does make it a little bit easier for me to bring you on in a nice order.
Yeah, I've trying to bring people on too, but they're not responding. So
Yeah, I noticed that as well too, Raphael. So maybe what we can do is lower all hands and have folks put their hands back up again. Why don't we go ahead and do that? And then in the meanwhile, I'll move on to Dr. Sirajul. Dr. Sirajul, if you'd like to go ahead and unmute. He may have put his hand up by accident as well. So let's move on to, let's see. If any of you here on the panel would like to speak, go ahead and put your hand up. All right, let's go to Kamal. Go ahead and unmute.
Hello, good morning, guys. I'm Kamal Vandari from India, Assam. and it is my great pleasure to, yes, Chris, I love you guys. I always attend your, I try to attend your live YouTube, and Marty and Chris, and sometime also in international webinars also I want to attend if time permits. And thank you so much for giving opportunity to express my gratitude to you all, and especially for S. Mufares sir that give us a great opportunity to us and to uplift the humanity as well as, and also to create, it's a great, I mean, I want to say it's a great opportunity, especially to all of us, but so many people still does not believe and does not want to join. But now it is not, they have not chance, but still we are trying to convince the people that it's a great opportunity for humanity, and please go through onpassive.com. So love you all.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for popping down. We appreciate hearing from you this evening or good morning. Next, I'd like to go over to, let's try Momodu. Momodu, go ahead. If I said that right, go ahead and unmute.
Yes, Sister Janet, good evening, and good evening to all my fellow Compassivians. Thank you very much for allowing me just to express my gratitude and thanks to my noble CEO, Mr. Ash Mufareh. You know, since I became a founder over 2 years ago, he has been treating me the way he wanted to be treated. He made my life so purposeful in this world. Thank you very much. Thank you and your family and all the rest of the people that are helping you to achieve your dream. And I just want to say that I love the method, you know, they have already established. You know, it will help us to make our own little contribution. You know, thank you very much, and I'm with you. And God bless you, and God bless all the people that has been helping you to make our dream realize. God bless you all.
Thank you. Thank you for coming in and giving us your words, your great words this evening. Thank you so much. Next, I'd like to go over to Greg. Greg, go ahead and unmute. We'd love to hear from you.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. Hello, Chris. Hello, Marty and Red and Michael. You did great update this morning, and after that update, I updated my team, and I am bringing the appreciation of my community. I am Greg Hashemian, originally from Armenia, but living in California, USA, last 16 years. And I also speak Russian, and I am proud to be brand ambassador and transferring all this great opportunity to my community. There is an expression that we cannot change the world, but definitely we can change someone's world. But with OnPassive, with the help of OnPassive, we are going to bring a big change to this world, that's for sure. And that update showed people for this opportunity. This is the right time to be better focused, better coordinated, better organized, better involved and informed, and to spread the right word to the people instead of misleading or giving wrong messages.
Thank you for the opportunity given to speak. And I was kind of fed back. I was on corporate webinars a lot before, and I am planning to be now more showing my face to my people. And thank you for new faces, Janet, Raphael. This is great opportunity to bring up shining stars. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ash Mufare and the corporate office, our tech team.
Thank you, Greg. Really appreciate you popping in and saying hi and all your kind words. Next, let's go on over to, I believe it's Rohit. Please correct me if I didn't say that right, but go ahead and unmute.
Thank you so much, Janet. Hey, Chris. I am Rohit Sharma from JNK, India, and thankful to be on passive. Serving to humanity and discipline in life is my passion. And I thank you, CEO, founder, Mr. Ash Mufareh, for creating this opportunity for common man in this world. And I am enjoying this wonderful journey. Thank you all. Thank you so much.
Great, you're welcome. Thanks for being here with us this evening. We appreciate it. Next, let's go over to, is it Jana or Anna? Go ahead and unmute.
Hello, good evening. Good evening, it's Yana and Jeff Basiglia.
Thank you.
The farmers. We have been on passive grand ambassadors about a year and a half. We are super excited. We just want to say thank you to all the team, all the leaders, just all the great ambassadors. Blessing to you all. You are all special and unique. And we are just excited to be part of this just life-changing experience, not just for ourselves and our families, but also for the next generation of the farmers, because that's who we represent. So we are super excited. It's awesome to be a grand ambassador now in these times. We are moving forward, and we really like the changes. I think it's more organized. It's great that we get updates actually every day in noon, and then given the opportunity to give us to speak and just express our love and gratitude to the company and the CEO Ash and all the teams and the media. I'm gonna let my husband say something too.
My wife takes care of most of the webinars because I'm usually outside doing the farming thing. So when I come in, I get little bits and pieces. So, but I like what I heard today. You know, everything's getting streamlined. It's a little easier for me to understand now. So with that being said, you know, and having the great, awesome title of brand ambassador really means a lot. And I think now that, you know, where we're going with this, it's really going to just set a new stage and precedence for just the humanity in general. So I'm really looking forward to stepping up the blessings for humanity and just seeing where we can go with this and how far we can ride it out. I'm excited. Chris, have a good evening.
Thank y'all.
We appreciate y'all.
Right on time. Nice to see you guys. Great to see you.
Yes, great. Thanks for coming on in. So I'm going to, we're coming up on the top of the hour, and I want to kind of just do a little bit of a recap for those who may have just joined us. So tonight, just to give you an update, tonight is all about us giving our feedback from the 12 noon webinar, the new corporate schedule webinar. And the goal is, if it's not in the back office, it doesn't exist. And we've got a great new schedule going. If any of you are here tonight and missed the 12 o'clock corporate webinar, please go back. You can check it out. It's also on many of the YouTube channels, and it's showing the way forward. And so tonight, those of you who are here, we're asking you to raise your hand. We'll bring you up on the panel. And then once you are brought into the panel, go ahead and raise your hand. And our goal is to give you 2 minutes tonight to give us your feedback. Your feedback is important on the new way forward, the new schedule that we are moving into this next phase with. It's Mr. Mufara really wants to hear from us. So I'm going to go up next. We have Vitel. Vitel, go ahead and unmute. We'd love to hear from you.
Yes, thank you very much. This is Vital Smart. Those are my favorite farmers. They are my friends. I want to say I'm a brand ambassador. I've always been a brand ambassador. I will always be a brand ambassador, period. And I can absolutely say that this is a moment I've been waiting for. And I pledge to do whatever it takes, whatever is in my power to help to build this great company to what Mr. Ash wants it to be. I want to thank Mr. Ash very much for this new move. And the move to make this company an all-inclusive and a very unified one. Marty, Chris, I love you guys. Mr. Ash, God bless you, sir, for allowing everyone to have a voice. And I must say that in a book T. Harv Eker wrote, it says that it's not enough to be at the right place at the right time. You have to be the right person at the right place at the right time. And I absolutely pledge that's what I want to be and what I will always be to make this company proud. Thank you very much. God bless.
Thank you so much. Happy to hear from you this evening. Next, I'm going to go to Sapna. Come ahead and unmute and come on down.
Thank you so much, Janet. And I'm clear? My voice is clear?
Yes, and did I say your name right? Please correct it if I didn't.
Sapna Gupta from India.
Thank you.
And
thank you.
Thanks for inviting me, and good morning to all my founder family, OnPassive family. And we are being so blessed as a founder, and now we are being so blessed by our CEO as a brand ambassador. As we can feel the rumble coming on our way, and we wake up with the OnPassive family, we sleep with the OnPassive family, and with the ray of humanity, we are being so much blessed, and the company is running so much good corporate webinars Monday, Thursday. Then we are having a 360 corporate webinar. Then many more are coming. And thank you for giving an equal and fair chance to all to speak up, to raise the voice. So thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you for coming in and sharing. We appreciate that. And next up, we've got Franz. Franz, go ahead and unmute.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Yes, thank you for this opportunity. And I just want to thank you, Mr. Ash Mufara, for putting us on top of the world. Most of us, the family, thought that will be nothing. And now with OnPassive, they believe in us. Now we are somebody. They put us on top of the world. And think this new system you put in right now, and I think it's going to be great because now people can make plans. You know exactly at 12 o'clock what's going to happen. And also at 8 o'clock, more people can come in. People like me always in the background, never say anything, but have a chance to say something. And it is very great. I appreciate everything you guys are doing. And OnPassive, it's an eye opener. OnPassive is it's everything to us right now. And people need to know just a few days away to launch, and we need to get organized. We need to get ready. You know, this is your business. This is you're in charge. Take charge of everything that you're doing. And if you're not supposed to do anything, don't do it, because what we're doing right now it's mind-blowing. I just spoke to somebody the other day about OnPassive, and he asked me, how can I get in? How can I get in? I just say, I just told you about it. How can I get in right now? You know, I'm telling you, people are out there waiting to get into OnPassive. If you only knew what you have right now in your hand, what position Mr. Ash put us right now as brand ambassador, all of us should be jumping around and take care of this business. Thank you very much. And I'm here to help anything I'm ready to help. Thank you.
Thanks, Franz. Really appreciate you coming and joining us here this evening, and all the kind words. Next up, we have Mr. Bikram, and folks, remember, if you'd like to speak, once you come in as a panelist, please raise your hand again for me. But right now, go ahead, Mr. Bikram. We'd love to hear from you.
Thank you. Co-host, panelists, सभी को बहुत thank you. I'm Vikram Singh from Bihar or India. Thank you for giving opportunity, best platform. Thank you, thank you our CEO, visionary person, CEO, great CEO. Thank you very much. Thank you for tech team Hyderabad, USA, tech team USA, Singapore, UAE. Thank you. She is my daughter. She is also founder.
Good morning, everybody. I am also founder of this, and I am giving my father this golden opportunity. I am so glad to be here on this platform. I am very excited for launch of OnPassive. This is a great platform I had ever seen. I have met many people on this, and I am very excited about his tools and all. I just wanted to launch OnPassive, and I am very glad to be the founder of it. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much, everyone, co-host, panelist. Thank you very much.
Thank you both. Thank both of you. Really great to have you here this evening. Thank you again. Next up, we're going to move to Ivy. Ivy, go ahead and join us here this evening and unmute. We'd love to hear from you.
Oh God. Hello. I just want to say that I'm so thankful for this great moment in our company. We now have a culture. We now have a way we are taught to behave. In the past, when we've joined companies, we all went through orientation and we went through training. With that, we were taught that this company has excellence, has dignity, has kindness, has respect. So at this time, as brand ambassadors, we are ready to be taught the culture of OnPassive, how to speak, how to carry ourselves. This is a great company, and we cannot just get out there like that. So now the structure that they are bringing into everybody's life is so amazing. And when we get the opportunity to visit each other, we see that we are really from the same family. So this is amazing for us. And like most of us have been expressing, some of us, there are things in us that can be used, and some of us are shy. Some of us have never been out there. And this is a great chance for us to see the diversity that we have. And this is a chance for us to appreciate each other. So I just want to say thank you to everybody, to Mr. Mofara, and the great culture that is being created in this company. We all have to be trained, and we avail ourselves. We have to have one word, one behavior. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Thank you too, Ivy. Yes, absolutely on point. We are one culture and unity out to the world. Next up, let's go to Darmi. Go ahead and unmute. We'd love to hear from you. Okay. We'll come back to you, Darmi. Right. We'll come back to you. I'm going to move over to Grace. Grace, you can go ahead and unmute.
Hi, everyone. This is Grace from USA. I just want to say a few words, thanking you all for giving me the opportunity to be able to come on this panel. And my impression is that this company is a unicorn, truly a unicorn company. And I'm very proud to be part of it. And the fact that the CEO, Ash Mufareh, tries to be so equitable is a sign that he indeed really wants to raise humanity to another level. I have no doubt that poverty will be reduced, will be alleviated. My impressions about the 12 midday webinar today was that I am happy that he's giving equal opportunity to everybody to be able to express themselves, be part of the company, building this company. And if you cannot express yourself and say what you think, then you will not be able to participate and make this company a better company. So I'm very proud for the fact that he is giving this opportunity to every founder, now brand ambassadors, to be able to contribute in building the company. There is a saying that it is not important the cards you have in your hand, but what is important is how you play the cards. So I'm calling on each and every brand ambassador to play the cards they have in their hands, which is on passive, and make it a great, 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 great company. Thank you very much for this opportunity. Thank you to Ash Mufareh, and thank you to all the leaders who are making everything possible for us to work together and grow together and be unified.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Grace. Thank you for joining us this evening.
Janet, could I break in real quick? I apologize. You know my
Go
big
for it.
I want to make an announcement, guys. This is going to end at 10 o'clock tonight. Number one, this is absolutely phenomenal. Everyone is doing so good. And what I'm asking is the people that talk today, tomorrow on the next one, let's let other people talk. I know I get a lot of the same people. This is beautiful because I see some new ones on here, but let's give everyone an opportunity starting tomorrow, each day. Let's get more people to talk. And then Monday, we start all over again. So number one, 10 o'clock, it's going to end. Number two, you're all doing phenomenal. And number three, I have a host for tomorrow, which is going to be Diane Lynn. I'm looking for a co-host. And I would like it if you know how to run a webinar, but if it's not, it's okay. We can train you. And one more time, I'm going to say again, over, Janet, Raphael, you guys are rocking it. Keep going. All right, Janet, back to you.
Thanks, Chris. Okay, next up, we've got Gianna.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Thank you, host and co-host, those who are participant here in this house. I am very, very grateful to you and my brother, Chris. Yeah, he knows about me. I try to, brother, love you all. Always I talk to personally with my lovely brother, Chris. Actually, I am hoping when we will became blessed. I will try to work with my lovely brother with Chris donation to all of the world. And I'm very grateful to our great leader, as whatever he done for humanity. So as I am Buddhist high priest, I am monk. So I will try to helping to all of the world, poor people in here, those who are homeless, and in Asia, in my native country is Bangladesh, lot of poor people living in there. As soon as possible, I will try to help to them. Thank you, brother, and thank you, ma'am. Those who are attendees here, I love you all, blessing you all, and another one, what is we are became as a brand ambassador. So thank you, our great leader Ash, and also love you, Chris, my brother, and love you, ma'am, and love you all attendees here. Thank you. Have a nice good night.
Good night. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Next, we'll go to Mr. Nirmal Hudati. Go ahead and
Good
unmute for
morning.
us.
Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. I am Nirmal Hudati from India. I never think that I will be a brand ambassador of a global IT company. Only it possible for our Mr. Az Mufare. So many thanks to our lovely CEO, Mr. Az Mufare. I like Chris Johnson very much, and all leaders. Thanks our Hyderabad and Dubai and Orlando, Singapore tech team. Many thanks, all founders, host and co-host. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks for joining us here this evening. Let's now go over to Dharmi. We'd like you to try and unmute again. We can have you join us this evening. Let's see here.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Mr. Chris Johnson, big brother, love you, brother. My sister Janet, love you, ma'am. I'm proud founder Dharmichand Gujar. I'm from India. Is love you to all of you family. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. One family, one company, one all over the women and men. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you for joining us this evening. So another reminder, if you would like to come on and speak, once you come onto the panel, please feel free to go ahead and raise your hand. And we're going to go to Regina. Regina, go ahead and unmute. Okay, let's go to Nancy.
Hello?
Oh, go ahead. There you go.
Yes, this is Regina.
Go ahead. We can hear you, Regina.
Yes, thank you, Janet, for giving me this opportunity. I'm really grateful. I've been in OnPassive since December 2020, and I've only had a chance to speak during a webinar maybe almost 2 years ago. And today, after listening to Chris, Marty, Michael Williams this morning, I really felt elevated to be given the opportunity to be able to talk. So I just didn't want to miss that chance, and really to tell you that at age 76, I feel really proud. Somebody who knows nothing about info technique, all those type of things, that I'm able to follow everything. I've followed everything, and to be able to talk today, I just really don't know what to say, because it's the time that I'm being called. Each time nobody calls me, and I just feel that I'm not noticed, and I really don't want to be noticed. So the new call, I'll just in because I like to be in. Calling me now, all I can tell you is this, Mr. Ash, done to the. Sometimes I feel like crying. I have widows and orphans. I'm a widow, and I've been helping managers as $100 a year. And I've always been so grateful. So right now, my mission is accomplished on because everything I have in Unpassive, I've already planned what I'm going to do with it. My needs are very, very little because I just make them to be little. I don't like too much. But the way Unpassive is coming towards me, I feel that I'm going to have so much that all these orphans and widows will be happy. So for this, I'm really, truly grateful to Ash. But above all of you who have pulled me all along, if you didn't sacrifice to follow Ash and pick our hands and drag us on with you, we will be lost. I see how much you all sacrifice, all the leaders. I don't want to call names because I don't want anybody to be hurt that I have.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful and blessed.
Thank you. Thank you, Regina. We appreciate you joining us here this evening. Next, we're going to move on to Verona. Verona Willis, go ahead. We'd like to hear from you.
Yes. Hi, everyone. Janet and Raphael, you're doing such a beautiful job. I celebrate both of you. Thank you so much. So let me jump right on in there. First, I want to say thank you to Brother Ash. And I want to say that Unpassive is a big pie. It's a very, very big pie. And today's session is like a slice of the pie. So you have to get a slice of the pie and eat a little bit at a time. It's like the Unpassive bite size. When you get a slice of a pie, then you just get to savor the taste and the cinnamon and the nutmeg and all the ingredients in there. So it is brilliant to have small sessions like this. It is brilliant to show up in small bits. It is not a brilliant idea to serve such big things. But when you serve a little bit, the founders take the time to digest and let it savor. So I want to say I am a brand ambassador, not only here, but I've been an ambassador of Christ. And I vow right here to walk in loyalty, to walk in peace, to walk in love, and to fulfill my purpose as to service and as to be a servant of the Most High God. And that is a vow I made to God, and that is a vow I made right here publicly as you listen to me. Let us know what is a brand ambassador. Thank you.
Thank you, Verona. Thank you for joining us.
Hey,
Appreciate
Janet.
you. Yes.
Janet, can you do me a favor? Can you call Lenore Johnson? She's going to sign. I'm going to speak for her. If
Oh,
you
great.
can.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yes.
she's now see in the CC. Let me, I'm going to give her the thumbs up when she's ready. You ready?
Okay. Yep. Yep. Go ahead.
Can you spotlight her?
Yes.
All right. She says, oh, what the heck? Here's my message. Hi, my name is Lenore Johnson. Great last name, by the way, from BC, Canada. I have been a founder for over 2 years, and I do my best to attend many Zoom meetings so I can share the updated information with the deaf community. A written recap in the back office is also a great help for us. I like this new setup schedule routine so we know when to expect the meeting. We'll be able and for including us to share our feedbacks when possible. Thank you, Ash, for including everyone, especially in deaf founders. I also want to say many thanks to leaders to finally learn how to turn the CC on. And she's thanking me and a bunch of other people. Lenore, thank you very much. I was reading too fast. Thank you, Lenore. Thank you, Janet.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Lenore. All right, let's go over to Nancy. Nancy, go ahead and unmute. We'd love to hear from you.
Oh, it's the birthday girl. It's the birthday girl.
And happy birthday, Nancy.
Happy birthday, Nancy.
Happy birthday to you, Nancy.
Where'd
Party
she go?
at
I think.
Nancy's house.
There we go. There you are, Nancy. Let's spotlight
Thank
Nancy.
you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. Yes, it's a November to remember. It's my November to remember. And I'm so excited. I never celebrated birthday. I haven't celebrated birthday really in my life. Growing up, birthday was not a really big deal for us, but this November is going to be a November to remember for the rest of my life. And I'm so excited because on Passive, it's giving me this hope, it's giving me this purpose, it's giving me destiny, it's giving me everything, everything, everything. All that I could ever ask, think, or imagine, dream of is happening right here. So thank you. I just want to say when I listened this morning at the corporate webinar, and I'm thankful that there's one thing that I want to, not one thing, maybe a few things, is that when Mati was talking about KYC, because a lot of Papua New Guineans, we're so panicking and all that, but I don't think there's any reason to panic with your KYC. If it comes on, if the information is there, we will all know. So this is one good thing that Mati brought up in today's webinar in the morning. And the other thing was what Chris mentioned. Chris said that I think we have to do away with all these groups that we have, because we have too many information that is mixed up. You know, it's not 100% accurate. It's just mixture of everything with, you know, founders' own perspective, with the corporate's perspective, and all these things. Sometimes it's a lot of misunderstanding, and the way we communicate to our people can give wrong information, and people get panicked and a heart attack, you know, just thinking of KYC itself. Like for PNGs, I mean, there's so many people are really panicking over there, and I'm telling them, just calm down, be quiet, just keep calm. There's nothing to worry about. If Mr. Mufara said and know our situation, like in the third world, we have really big problems with internet and all that stuff, and they're doing everything under the sun and around the clock. And now we're getting the very, very highly professional people into the corporate, you know, company, and us founders to help us. There's nothing to worry about. So thank you again to Mati for bringing that up. I really appreciate that. And like Michael Williams said, if it's not in the back office, boom, it's not in the back office. We shouldn't be talking about it. We shouldn't say anything out of our own mind because we are so psyched up, happy. I know a lot of founders that we are really psyched up and happy and excited about all that is taking place. And sometimes we get out of hand and we started talking about things that, you know, we're only imagining it, and it's not real, and it's not true, and it's not there yet. So let's not get to that place. So if it's not in the back office, it is not in the back office. Another thing I want to say is that why would Mr. Ash bring those big people into OnPassive to reveal them to us even right now? Why would it? Why is it doing that? Do we ever think, like, stop for a minute and think, like, why is he bringing them into the company? Is Mr. Mufara not enough? Is he not enough? Is he not enough? This is my question to all of us. Is he not enough? Why is he bringing them to the company? I believe he is more than enough. But you know why he's bringing them to the company? Because of you founders. Because he wants to leverage, he wants to buy back time, bring back time, redeem the time back, so that we can have more than what, you know, if we have another company working, you know, it will take years for our dreams to come to pass. But now he's making all our dreams and visions and whatever aspirations in life, he's bringing them back now, buying back time. This is what I see Mr. Mufara is doing. So all of us, let's not muck around. Let's not be naive, be foolish. Let's all stay on the same platform as he is. I was just thinking back, you know, why would he give us so much value, so much value? $97 is nothing, nothing, nothing. I'm telling my PNG people, if you're sleeping, get your $97 back. Just get it back. You know, you don't deserve OnPassive, because your $97 has never and has not done anything for the company. It's just securing this founder position. And this founder position, somebody else is working beyond the clock for your future and your destiny. And you are sleeping at this time. You are slacking off. Oh, come on, just get back your 97. You don't deserve on passive. You don't deserve to be in this company right now. And you are only crazy. And if you're complaining and still doubting and in fear and all this sort of negative vibes that you're releasing to other founders, I tell you, just get back your $97. We are not being rude. We're just being straightforward, because now we have, I'm thankful that Mr. Mufara has brought these highly professional people in now to get us founders to be accountable. We are held accountable to the company, to Mr. Mufara, because a lot of us are always getting on Mr. Mufara's nerve, and we're always on the bad side of things and try to make things difficult for our leaders. And it's not good. It's not good. So now with this, the all media teams coming up, I'm really, really grateful, and I'm so thankful that now founders get back, stand on your place. Don't jump position, you know. Don't get into somebody else's shoe. Run your own lane. Mr. Mufara is running his lane. He's getting these professionals in to run their lane to help all of us. So stay on the right course. Okay, I can go on and on. Mr. Chris, sorry, Janet, back to you. Thank you.
Janet.
Thank you, Nancy. Go ahead,
Hey,
Chris.
Nancy got extra time. Wait a minute,
Yeah,
Marty. You got
yeah.
extra time because it's your birthday, and because I love you, and because if it wasn't for you, I would not be here today, Nancy. I want everyone to know that. Happy, God bless birthday to you, sweetie.
No
Thank you,
time,
beloved.
no timer on Nancy, never has been.
Thank you. Love you all.
Thank you, Nancy.
Thank-
Appreciate you, and happy birthday again, okay? And it's
Thank
a
you very
pleasure for me
much.
to actually speak to you, Nancy. I've seen you many times, and this is, you know, I guess this is what it's all about, because many of us are going to get to speak to people that we've actually seen on webinars and never had a chance. And I look forward to meeting you one day, Nancy. I truly am. All right, let's move on to Parvesh. Go ahead and unmute.
Thank you so much. First of all, I would like to thanks to God, who is the creator of this beautiful universe, who gave all of us birth on this beautiful planet Earth. Secondly, I would like to thanks to our great CEO, Mr. Ash Mufare sir, who shared this life-changing concept with all of us. And after that, I would like to thanks to the tech team for doing such a great work for all of us. Everyone shared beautiful sharing truly from their heart. And OnPassive is the biggest revolution ever in the world. And we are very soon going to witness the journey with ultimate pride, being a proud brand ambassador in OnPassive. So this OnPassive is not a business opportunity for all of us. It is the overall revolution in our lives. We are learning so many things on daily basis in OnPassive, and this is really changing my life and all the life of everyone all around the world. So Mr. Ash is a very great person, and he has a very soft heart, and he is doing a lot of things for all of us. So being a proud founder, we have some responsibilities. We have to stay with the mission and vision of Mr. Ash Mufare, and we have to understand that we are going to represent a brand which is a global IT company, and we have to always work according to the work ethics and moral values as Mr. Ash Mufare shared with us. So thank you so much, everyone. Truly from bottom of my heart, I'm enjoying the process, and we are so in it to win it. Thank you so much. Back to you.
Thank you, Parvesh. Thank you so much. Appreciate you joining us tonight and giving your feedback.
As a reminder, guys, if you're being brought up to the panelists, raise your hand if you want to speak, guys. Raise your hands, please. Sorry, Janet.
No, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Next up, I have Henry. Henry, come on down. Go ahead and unmute.
Yes, thank you, Janet.
for giving me the opportunity to speak. Honestly, I am so excited for being a brand ambassador of this gigantic organization called OnPassive. Yes, I truly appreciate the great job the top leaders are doing and the new Chedu, giving every brand ambassador the opportunity to express themselves. Wow, what a nice development. I love it. Honestly, in all my life, I've never seen a company like OnPassive where everything is done for you and for your success. No, I've never seen the like of it. Hence, every time I listen to Ash, I feel so elated knowing that I have at last found a way to succeed in life and also be able to help my retinue and everyone within my reach. Yes, I'm so grateful being a brand ambassador of this magnificent organization. I want to thank Ash Mufare. I want to thank everyone, the top leaders, those in Dubai, the Omida team, and those in India, Hyderabad. I so much thank you all very, very much for the great job you guys are doing. And thank you to Chris Johnson. Hey, hey, hey. I appreciate you. May God bless every one of you.
Thank you, Henry. Thank you. And thank you for your lovely picture that you put here with all of the OnPassive. You're definitely showing the brand. Next, let's move on to Lucy. Lucy, go ahead.
Good day from Australia. Hello, Janet. Hi, Chris. This is my first time here, and I'm really excited to be on this platform to speak about OnPassive. Because it is on feedbacks now, all I want to say is actually I am from Papua New Guinea. I'm living in Australia. What I want to say is to the founders is feedbacks, just like how we have been and still being engaged in the back office, the same culture of engagement should go from where we are right now, moving the company to the next phase. It is very important for our CEO and his teams behind building up OnPassive to see that we are engaged and our feedbacks are very valuable to him. In doing so, we're also showing our support, and the positive feedbacks are necessary because we all want to partake in this big movement, and we know that there's so many people watching this company. So that's all I want to say, and I want to thank you all for allowing me to be on this platform to speak today for the first time. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you, Lucy. It's a pleasure that you came, because that's exactly what we're focusing on, is trying to hear from those that we haven't heard from yet. So thank you for taking the time to pop in and see us and to share your thoughts. Next up, we have Yvonne. Yvonne, go ahead and unmute. Did we lose Yvonne? We may have lost Yvonne. Okay, next I can see, let's go over to...
Yvonne is here. I'm
here.
here.
There you are. Thank you. Sorry about that.
I'm gonna just be off camera because I'm not in a good shape.
Sure, no problem.
I just want to express my gratitude to every one of you, especially to our CEO, Mr. Ash Mufara. Gratitude is everything. You know, I am so excited and so happy and so grateful for everything that the dream of a little girl, another little girl around the world, it's coming true in a very big way. And we are here today because of the vision, mission, and ethical code of conduct of one man, Mr. Ashmafari, which it's a great thing that we will need to take to the world. First of all, doing it to our own self, because when we do it to ourselves, it's going to be easy to take it to the world. You know, this is a great company like never before seen, heard, or felt. You know, away from the company orientation that they say things and write things down, but in practice, it is not just there. I have been in corporate America and I know exactly what it means. But here, when you hear it, when they say it, it is being done, and it is done, and we see it every day like never before seen. So I pray that we treat one another with honesty, pride, dignity for one another, so that this company is our company. And it's just like the food that we eat, because without it, we cannot live. And I am just so grateful for all of this. We have to hold ourselves accountable for everything. Before we take a step, before we say a word, we ask ourselves, what is this okay? What is this going to do? Is this the right thing? And here we are with policies that have been given to us to follow, which makes things so easy. And so we remind one another and ourselves to just follow and do the right thing. You know, we might not be able to get there individually, but together, yes, Chris, together we can get there. I just want to thank you guys, you know, as OnPassive Global Ambassadors, which I am going to be a part of, is going to take this to all corners of the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Yvonne. Thank you so much. Appreciate you joining us tonight and sharing your words. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Next, let's move on to Caroline. Caroline, go ahead and unmute.
Thank you, Janet. What I want to say is that I have worked for several large corporations, and never have I seen a corporation do what we've just implemented, and that is the implementation of this communication. Before I get into that, I do want to say Ivy Mix, she knew exactly what she was talking about, that what we are doing is formulating our culture. Verona Willis Brown, I love your analogy of the slice of pie and what Ashmafara is giving us a little piece at a time. That was fantastic. And also, Nancy, I just want to respond to your question, is why is Ashmafara bringing all these experts? I believe he's bringing all these experts because he's being led by God, and this is what God is telling him to do. It's going to help all of us. So this idea of how our communication is being structured, like Monday through Friday, is nothing short of genius. This allows the brand ambassadors to be able to go to one place and get the facts, to save us time, and we will know we have the facts. What we are witnessing with this communication implementation will allow us as a company to move forward unified, quickly, and accurately into the future as a family. The lady that was speaking of God particles, God communicates with each and every brand ambassador. This will allow the wisdom and knowledge to flow through each and every brand ambassador from God above. Ashmafara is being guided and directed by God. Can you imagine the impact of 1.49 million brand ambassadors to be added to this flow of godly wisdom? Thank you for allowing this genius communication implementation to take effect. God bless OnPassive. Thank you.
Thank you, Caroline. Drop the mic. That was a lovely recap of several different people, and yes, we're definitely moving forward. The schedule is
I wanted to sing Sweet Caroline. Loved it.
Yeah. The schedule is definitely amazing as well, because people will be able to plan. All right, let's go on to Bruce. Bruce, go ahead and unmute.
Thank you, Janet and Raphael. You're doing a fantastic job. And I want to thank Chris and Marty and all the other leaders here. And I want to thank Ash for his brilliant compassion and brilliance as a leader. He knows Chris and Marty and need a lot of rest. And what I love is the simplicity of having things in order now. For a long time, I always felt like it was always searching for how things would work, and things are very convoluted. But aside from that, Asher talks about, he asked us once, who wants to make $1 million? But he talks about you will never make $1 million until you feel you were worthy of it. And being brand ambassadors has given us a mindset of the difference between thinking we deserve something and we can work for it. You know, I changed my haircut because I know I got to represent. I know being in business, you got to represent yourself in a better way. The first impression always makes a big difference for people. The first 10 seconds you see somebody, they'll have an opinion on you. So when he changed our name to Brand Ambassadors, one thing I know that means is we need to represent on passive. And when you represent as a brand ambassador, you better be up for a game to do that. You better be genuine, authentic, compassionate, loving, and caring, because that is what On Passive is all about. We will uplift humanity, we will change the world, and we will do an incredible job as brand ambassadors now. And I thank you very much.
Awesome, Bruce. Awesome. And yes, you look extra handsome this evening. Thank you. We're gonna move on to Panache. Did I say that right? If you want to go ahead and unmute. Let me see if I can do a little
Rattle.
and help you out there a little bit.
Patel.
Patel?
Patel. Let's call his last name. It's easier.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Can you unmute yourself, Patel? Uh-oh, there he is.
There.
He's asking for help. It's like,
yeah. I just asked him to unmute as well. So let's see if that helps him.
there he goes.
Hello.
There you go. Go ahead. We can hear you.
Hello. Yeah, I'm fine. I am Pankaj Patle from India. We are thanks brand ambassador, and we would like to that as moderator, first with all our heart for you, give us this God, the life that changed our this for this we are on Esmofare. Thank you very much. Thank you, and all of you, Chris Johnson. Hey. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us this evening. Appreciate your words so much. All righty. I don't see if anyone else that's here on the panel that would like to speak this evening, please go ahead and raise your hand. We have a few folks here on the panel, but if you'd like to speak, go ahead and raise your hand. We'd love to hear from you this evening. Let's see who else we have.
Janet, anybody on this panel? We got Mr. Roby. Is it Mr. Roby? Roy? You want to unmute yourself? Roby Roy?
Let me know. How about Alfred? Alfred, would you like to speak?
Oh yeah, pick the easy name. Thanks a lot, pal.
Of course.
I bet you NIR Naranjian. You want to mute yourself, Naranjian? Wow, Raphael, help us out if you can pronounce some of the. There he goes. We got one.
Yeah.
We got one. I'm reeling him.
Hello.
Good. Hello.
Hi, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Good morning.
All right, we've got you've got a couple of folks here tonight. So let's go with okay, why don't we go with Roy first?
I'm Robbie Roy. Hello. I'm
Hi,
audible.
go ahead.
I am audible. Hi, Chris Johnson. I love you. Hi, Anita. Hi, everyone. I'm Bangla बोलता है আমি বাংলা বলতেছি হ্যালো থ্যাংক ইউ আমাকে এই পার্টিসিপেন্টে কথা বলার সুযোগ করে দেওয়ার জন্য আসলে আমি খুবই গর্বিত যে আমি এমন একটা অপরচুনিটি পেয়েছি অ্যাশ আমাদের যে অপরচুনিটি দিয়েছে এই বিশ্ব মানবতাকে উন্নত করার জন্য এবং বিশ্ব মানবতাকে পরিবর্তন করার জন্য আমি যে অপরচুনিটি পেয়েছি তার জন্য আমি অ্যাশকে হাজারো কোটি লাল গোলাপের শুভেচ্ছা এবং অভিনন্দন এবং তাকে জানাই সশ্রদ্ধ প্রণাম। তো আসলে আমাদের জীবনটাকে পরিবর্তন করার জন্য যে অপরচুনিটি দিয়েছেন এর তুলনা হয় না। এই মাত্র $97 আমাদের যে পরিবর্তন করার জন্য জীবন পরিবর্তনের জন্য যে অপরচুনিটি দিয়েছেন তাকে ধন্যবাদ জানাচ্ছি এবং হিউম্যানিটি এবং কারাপশন করার জন্য এই দুনিয়াতে পরিবর্তন করার জন্য যে অপরচুনিটি দিয়েছেন আসলে ধন্যবাদ দিয়ে শেষ করা যায় না। এবং আমাদের যে হায়দ্রাবাদের টেক টিম এবং সিঙ্গাপুর দুবাই এই টেক টিমকে জানাই ধন্যবাদ এবং অল পার্টিসিপেন্টকে জানাই ধন্যবাদ। আমাদের এই এলএলসি মেম্বারদেরকে জানাই ধন্যবাদ। আমি আসলে এখানে এসে খুব গর্বিত এবং আমাদের যে অ্যাম্বাসিডর বলে যে আখ্যায়িত করেছেন আসলে এটা আমাদের কি পাওয়ার যোগ্য না, আমরা এটা পাওয়ার যোগ্য না। তারপরও আমাদের অ্যাশ মুফারে স্যার আমাদের যে অ্যাম্বাসিডর তৈরি করে দিলেন, আমাদের যে অ্যাম্বাসিডর উপাধি দিলেন তাকে আসলে কোটি কোটি ধন্যবাদ জানাচ্ছি। আর আমাদের যে এলএলসি মেম্বারগুলো আছে সব বড় বড় লিডারগুলো যে আছে তাদেরকেও ধন্যবাদ জানাচ্ছি। আমি আর বিশেষ কিছু বলতেছি না আসলে। তো থ্যাংক ইউ অল।
You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you too. Appreciate you being here this evening and addressing everyone.
He said is, I love Impassive. Thank God for Impassive. Ask Mafar, you rock. Tech team, you rock. And the old media team, oh my goodness. I love every one of you. That's exactly what he said.
Thanks, Chris. Appreciate that translation. We really needed it. All right, let's go to Lucy. Lucy Duba, is that PNG? Go ahead and unmute.
Hello, everyone. Thank you,
Hello.
Janet and Chris, for allowing us to speak. We are founders here. We would just like to say thank you to Mr. Ash for making us brand ambassadors. And thank you to all the tech team in Hyderabad. Thank you to the all media team in Dubai and all the LCs and those that are behind the scene, helping us to get to know the company very well and the products. We are so proud to be brand ambassadors, and we are so proud that this opportunity will make us to be free, have time freedom. That's all from us, and thank you so much, and God bless you all.
You're welcome. Thank you as well. We appreciate all three of you coming down and being on our webinar this evening. Thank you so much. Next, we're going to go over to Rokibul Hassan. Go ahead and unmute.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. I am Rokibul Hassan from Bangladesh. I am very excited. Love you, Ash Mufareh, and leader, all founder. So I am English no speaking. So আমি রকিবুল হাসান, আমি বাংলাদেশ থেকে। অ্যাকচুয়ালি আমরা ইংলিশ ভালো বলতে পারি না, তারপরও চেষ্টা করি আপনাদের সাথে কথা বলার জন্য। মিটিং এ থাকি, ইন্টারন্যাশনাল ওয়েবিনার গুলো সবগুলোতে অ্যাটেন্ড করি এবং খুব ভালো লাগে। আপনাদের মুভমেন্ট দেখে অ্যাশ স্যারের মুভমেন্ট এগুলো অ্যাকচুয়ালি আমাদের খুবই ভালো লাগে এবং আই এম ভেরি এক্সাইটেড। লাভ ইউ ওয়ান পেসি। থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ ম্যাম।
You're welcome. Thank you too. We're very happy to have you here this evening. Thank you so much for sharing your words. Dwayne, let's go to Dwayne. Go ahead and unmute. Dwayne, you're unmuted. Can you speak? All right, we don't hear you, Dwayne. If there's something else you'd like to try on your end. I see you unmuted again, but we're still not hearing you. If you want to try back again, we're going to be here for a little bit longer and we'll keep an eye out if and you can try again after the next person. All right, let's go to, I see Niranjan. Niranjan, you were here before. We'd like to hear from you again if you'd like to unmute.
Good morning, Janet and Chris. Thanks for giving this opportunity. And I thank our beloved Ash Mufarraf making as a brand ambassador for this company. And I thank everyone and every founder to be brand ambassadors in the world. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you for joining us this evening. We appreciate it. Let's see. And Alfred, did you want to try and unmute? All right.
I'll say that this went pretty well tonight. Perfect timing. We almost at the 10 o'clock mark. And guys, I only can advise everyone to stay plugged into the back office. All the information you need is going to be posted there. You're going to get it on a daily basis. So I'll leave this couple of minutes to Janet, Chris, and Marty to close us out.
All right, that sounds great. Yep. And those of you, anyone who did try to come on this evening and you weren't able to connect with us, again, we're going to be doing this is Founders Feedback is going to take place Monday through Saturdays. And remember, log into your back office every day. There's going to be updates there. And Monday through Saturday at 12 o'clock is when you're going to, there's going to be something taking place. Check the link, click the link, join, and then again, join us in the evening for the feedback. And remember, those of you that were here tonight and took the time to speak, we ask that you don't click on, in the upcoming night so that we can have others pop on and speak. We want to hear from as many founders as we can during this stage of the process. And I'll go ahead and turn it over to Chris or Marty.
I'll go before my little brother. Number one, I want to say thank you, Janet and Raphael. You guys honestly did a great job. I want everyone to pay attention. Tomorrow's 8 o'clock host will be Diane Lennon, and Peter Sure will be the co-host. And we are going to be bringing new people every day. We will have someone that has obviously done Zoom before to help out, but you're going to see some new faces and new names in the next 3 weeks. So be ready for that. And audience, attendance, founders, great job. You guys set a perfect example how we want to start this off. And I appreciate and I love every one of you, especially you, Janet Raphael. Woof, woof, way to go. Marty DeGarmo, back to you.
Yeah, very good job. For a debut of something new, couldn't be any better than this. Fantastic. That's why we picked the Bahama people, because we knew it'd be done right. Anyway, thank you, everybody. And everybody that came in, you pretty much stuck to the time. There's only one person, that's Nancy, but we can't time her. We will get hurt if we try to do that. But thank you very much. and to a new beginning of something where the diamonds come to us instead of digging for them. Thank you very much. Bye.
Thanks for everyone for joining. We
Thanks
appreciate you
all.
coming
Good
out.
night. Good night.
Thank
See you
you.
guys
Good
tomorrow
night.
night. And don't
Good night,
forget,
everyone.
midday, 12 p.m. tomorrow. Corporate webinar.